Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to all my future millionaires. Toast to Monday, another week to trade, another week to invest, another week to make money. Give y'all a quick toast. Make sure y'all drinking y'all tea. Make sure y'all intaking y'all vitamin C, man. It's spooky out there. Ooh, that's tasty. That was hot and tasty. Today we're talking about stock futures. Um, some news that I've been wanting to cover within the last few streams, but sometimes I talk into a whole different land. So we'll get into some good stuff this morning. Probably be like a 45-minute stream, maybe an hour stream. So make sure y'all tune into the whole stream so you don't miss any important information. I'll be back again streaming tomorrow, usually Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. If I give you more than that, it's just extra sauce I'm giving y'all. If you're interested in joining the investors Discord chat, shoot me a DM above on my Instagram and Twitter. It's above my head. Very simple to get to y'all. And we're just a group of investors looking to build generational wealth so that, we got money to play with and we can do great things in the future. But no, we're just in there sharing resources and having daily financial conversations. Shout out to all my future millionaires. If you're watching this right now, put a money sign in the comments, say what's up so that people know it's real. I'm doing a lot of ums this morning. I'm also on Twitch right above my head, so make sure y'all check that out. Let's check the futures. Since we talk about the stock futures, like I predicted on my Saturday stream, I still think that this week and next week are going to be green weeks. May not be killer weeks, but I think that they're going to be green weeks. This is the futures right now where we're at. You see a lot of green compared to last week's red. So shout out to the stock futures that are doing their thing. How's my sound right now? Let me know in the comments how to sound. Got the mic going, so I just want to make sure the sound is good. Let's see. Let me see what I have on my list that I wanted to specifically talk about, because I feel like I keep skipping that specifically, and I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. So I predicted to be 20 left behind stocks in the S&P 500 are expected to rise up to 59% over the 12 months. All right, these left behind stocks: Microtechnology, Las Vegas Sands Corp, Activation Blizzard, Global Payments, Take-Two Interactive, MMC Corp, Vertex Pharmaceuticals, Newmont Corp, Lamp Weston, Qualcomm, Penn National, Wynn Resorts, Electronic Arts, EA Sports. I'm seeing that the gaming is being negatively impacted right now because everybody's outside. So I can agree. Maybe that's why Zynga hasn't been doing so well. Not maybe. That is probably why Zynga hasn't been doing so well. Kids are back in school. Actually, maybe an opportunity for Roblox. Now the kids are back in school, but let's see where Roblox is at. Oh, I thought I seen Roblox at $26 for a second. I was about to be like, what? Roblox is pulling back, but still some room there for it to drop. I mean, September, listen, y'all. I don't think some of y'all understand how crazy September can get. We got one more day, 2 more days, today and tomorrow, before it gets very, very spooky. But that's to say the least. All right, yeah. So within that group of stocks, what is it, a list of 20 left behind stocks? I'd be interested in Penn, just because of their betting app with Barstool. I think that has some serious potential. David Portnoy is, you gotta really, sometimes when you have the companies that have something good and they have a good person that is in the media's face at all times, that can be good for business at times, depending on what's going on. I think David Portnoy is really helping the Barstool's app. He's really helping Penn National too. He's given them a face to laugh at, which in an event, if let's say he happened to just say some wild stuff, Penn can just get rid of him, and then they'll be all right because he has literally taken over the face of that whole company, just because of how loudmouth he is, and he's just New England. That's where I'm from. I'm with that. I like Dave, so I think Penn National definitely has the potential to grow. I agree with that. And then the games, obviously, if we going into winter, sorry, I had to crack my neck right there. If we're going into winter, that means more people are probably going to be gaming, I guess. And if we're catching this variant and these remixes that are scaring people more and more and more, I can only imagine that people are probably going to be inside. So some of these other companies I don't even know. Qualcomm, I'm super disappointed on Qualcomm, man. 2021 total return down 5%. Qualcomm really ran up in 2020, like I said I think I said this in like either Saturday stream or last Thursday stream. They were the leaders of 5G. Until it just became a thing where anybody could be a leader. It's just a matter of time and research and development. Let's see, what good information. Price target for Qualcomm. 184. 184 compared to 143. Who knows? It could pull back. So lower than that, 120 before you even know it. I'm being optimistic this week. I'm not gonna be negative like I usually am. But it is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. You gotta take it how it comes. Let's see. Any other Constellation Brands, which is one of my. I talk about them because I own Canopy and they own Canopy. I'm down. I'm sad to see them down 1% for the year. I don't know why they wouldn't be raw. They didn't have a good 2021 year because everything was opening back up. So I would assume that liquor was being served at a lot of places unless they didn't have the popular liquor. But they just bought like Gary V's wine, and they got Corona, the beer, and they got Modelo, the beer. Watch this whole stream be thrown out just because I said the beer. Yeah. So, I mean, listen. I think that there's opportunity in, although I feel like we're going to see a slowdown in the hospitality, which is where I think that there's great opportunity. Carnival Cruise Lines. Airbnb has chomped back for real. It's trying to make its way back up, though. It's pulled back heavily, but I'd like to see Airbnb in the 140 range. Because this is like a new low. Yeah, but there could be some opportunity there. Shout out to Airbnb. I'm an Airbnb host myself, so I would be interested in holding that stock long term. Although I'm just interested in see what the future regulation will be on Airbnb. I'd be interested in see. I was watching a YouTube video the other day where people aren't even owning the real estate that they're putting on Airbnb, which is kind of wild. But hey, people gonna do what they do. Clearly, right? Still watching Chewy. As y'all know, I'm eligible now to buy Chewy. I have passed the 30-day mark of the wash sale rule. When I was buying and selling, learned the hard way. Don't. I'm trying to lead by example, y'all. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm gonna share my experiences with y'all because I don't want you making the same mistake that I did. Right? So I'm still watching Chewy. I like Chewy in the $70 range. Will it get back there? I'm not too sure. I don't mind buying it in the 80, but I prefer the lower 80s more than anything. I think Chewy has a lot of potential. to grow. They're acquiring companies, and people still love dogs. I love dogs. I need a dog, but I just can't afford one right now. But Chewy is making it simple and easy for you to have veterinarian access 24 hours. If you're I guess you would consider it a Prime member for Chewy. You get 24-hour access to a vet, so you can make sure your dog's good virtually. We're in a new world now. Pets have become the new kid. So if you can get in that market, I mean, it's grown huge, but there's still so much room to grow, man. People are wanting dogs more and more. Dogs are becoming bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger thing, because everybody can have a dog just like everybody can have a car. And dogs, I mean, they ain't cheap. So you gotta protect them. You gotta have insurances. You gotta have health insurance. You gotta make sure you're feeding them the right stuff. You gotta make sure you're giving them the best toys. It's literally like a kid, and I think that Chewy will benefit over the next 5 to 10 years, especially if they keep acquiring companies and they're mixing in the healthcare with their like Prime customers. Like, I think that they're smart by taking the little Amazon blueprint and kind of mixing it up and making it their own. Let's see if they got any good stuff. We got about, let's see, 18 minutes till the stock market opens, you jabronis. Make sure y'all tune in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below in the comment section on this video, you jabronis. I'm just trying to get this Yahoo Finance ready for this opening bell, cause that, y'all know I love that part. Hold on. Let's tap in to see what they're talking about. Consumer Price Index. Here they're dramatics that they get into. Y'all know how they get into the dramatics. We'll listen to some Yahoo Finance for like 5-10 minutes, and then we'll look at some charts or something, depending on how y'all rock it. I gotta get in these comments, man. Good morning, losers. Gotta get in these comments, man. Let's listen.
He pointed to the Chicago Fed retail sales report, which we highlighted in the morning brief. 2.4% gain in retail sales in August is implied by that data, and that data is a real-time tracker of actual spending, I think is really Neil's point. This is what people are doing. The University of Michigan consumer sentiment data is what people are saying, and we all know that those two things can be quite out of step for some time.
I like paying attention to what people are doing rather than what people are saying. If you don't have the information on what people are doing, I'll take the information on what people are saying. So keep that in mind.
And you're going to Walmart to stock up for the back-to-school shopping season. You're going to a Target. You're buying pet food online on Chewy. Like that.
I just spoke about Chewy, y'all. That means I'm correct.
Conversation. And look at, Sazi, what we've gone through on this program for the last several weeks consistently. I mean, how many executives in the apparel and the retail space do we need to hear talk about how strong the consumer backdrop is? I just pulled out a couple examples. I just pulled out Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, and the Gap in today's story, but I could have gone through.
I ain't gonna front with y'all. I'm thinking about buying Chewy, y'all. Today.
On and on.
The wash sale is over for me. I can buy Chewy now.
Say that the consumer's in great shape. So even though people are telling the University of Michigan, I'm worried about this, I'm worried about the other.
15 minutes before the stock market opens.
I think right now we have to err on the side of what are people doing and focusing on that for a read on the economy rather than what are people saying about their fears and anxieties relative to this economic moment.
Miles, they're just not going to Kohl's. Let them go to Macy's. They're just not going to Kohl's. But what we've heard consistently the past 2.5 weeks, really it is from a lot of executives and a lot of folks that I've talked to, incomes are up. That is gives consumers.
You get some real interesting reports from these retail companies. But at the end of the day, the earnings report will really be the show off. Will it be huge growth from here? I don't know. It's hard to tell. I feel like people are kind of winding down. Summer's starting to become over. Kids are back in school. We will see what retail ends up really doing.
They've been in their house for so long, they just want to go out and buy something.
Yeah.
We've been buying all summer. There's no money left. Money is this it. September.
I think we've
Such a good
certainly,
feeling. It's such a good
certainly seen that show up this year. All right, I'm gonna go fix my hair. What is going on here? All right, off on the other side of this break.
Hey man, see, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is why I know I could be on Yahoo Finance, man. What the hell, man? These guys got the worst setup. Yeah, bad hair days, man. I don't know, man. It's something special. Let's check up to see if we got any headline news. Any headline news that we should be covering. Stocks making the biggest moves in pre-market. I already showed y'all. Affirm stock explodes more than 40% after Amazon deal. Well, we missed that one. They say not to chase it, right? 40%. Hold on. Gotta take a quick peek, though. You feel me? I don't even know what Affirm is. Let's check. Because I'll cash in on some bread today if it got some more room to run. Affirm Holdings. Let's see what they trading at right now. $99. Damn, it did jump up. Crazy. Does it got more room to grow? I don't even know what they do. Target 120. I don't even know what they do. Yep. Oh, buy now, pay later. People are financing purchases. Okay, yeah, this would be good. This is, I mean, listen, the economy wants, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If no one's told y'all this yet, right? Let's leave the headline here on the screen while I yap. The economy is looking for losers. The economy is looking for debt holders. The economy is looking for big spenders. And if you go to Instagram, at the end of the day, that's what you see. You see flexers. You see quote unquote models. You see big spenders. You see, and what's happening is, right, your average Joe, like me and you watching, we see, your local celebrity or your state celebrity wearing this cool stuff, or they got this, or your favorite YouTuber got this cool piece of equipment, and it's on Amazon, and you should deserve it because you're better than that person. So you get it, but you don't got the money, so then you go and you take debt to purchase this item that you can't afford. And I think that creates a different bubble. It creates a debt bubble that, you're giving finance to a lot of people that can't afford it. Similar to back when they gave a lot of mortgages to people before the housing market first crashed that couldn't afford it. I believe that was 2008. 2007, 2008, these people couldn't afford it. So we'll see where that goes, but I think that's cool. I think a firm will make a lot of money off that. I think a lot of people are getting smarter and they're understanding how to leverage this bank money, because the banks are the ones that got the money. They got the money and they're ready to give it out. So this would be a good deal. Will it run up more than 40%? Yeah, absolutely. I think once the numbers come back and people are actually, it depends on what the stats are, what the rates are and stuff like that. To split the cost of purchase of $50 or more into monthly payments using a firm. Will not be charged late fees at Hallmark. Not be charged late fees. Okay. I wonder how that works. I mean, I guess they just hit your credit really bad. I mean, anybody who got in on that in the right time, perfect, man. I love looking at. I said we gotta give these writers their credit. Brian Sozy, editor at large. Shout out to Brian Sozy. In a bull market like the one we have at present, I do believe we're still in somewhat of a bull market. Adobe, I really like Adobe. It's so expensive, but I think that Adobe is here to stay. Creators, more and more creators are here. And the fact that I use Adobe every single day only confirms that I should be owning Adobe. So I don't know why I don't own Adobe right now. Let's check back on Yahoo. Oh, Mr. Buffett.
Executive chairman who sort of oversees the strategic direction of the company. Now, that's very much not the case.
I don't want to hear about Warren Buffett right now. I'm going to tell y'all the two trades that I follow Warren Buffett on two trades, man, and lost out on both. It was Barrett Gold and Verizon. No, I actually ended up winning on Verizon after though I held on. You can't chase these because what happens is everybody's looking for that information of what Warren Buffett bought. There's people that just follow him. I don't want to follow him. I don't want to depend on Warren Buffett. I want to depend on my eyes and my knowledge. So yeah, Adobe. I'm putting Adobe on my. I like expensive stocks. I use them as bank-like stocks. Wow, Adobe's trading at $660. I mean, the creators, endless creators, man. Yeah, I'm not investing in that company. That thing. What more is that gonna run up? What goes up must come down, y'all. Square. I love Square. Square. I'm a big fan of Square. Held it. I wish I still would have been holding that Square. Wow, that Square that I bought Square at 150 back. Yeah, that was back in September, man. That thing done ran up, done doubled. I still cashed out at a good price, but I thought it was gonna come back, and it never did. Wells Fargo, not a fan, but I do believe that the financial market is poised to continue to win. Trying to think. We got 7 minutes into the stock market opens. I'm expecting a green week. I hope the market doesn't disappoint me. Man, I really do still believe that China really set up. They took out the stock market before a crash did. And if that ends up being true, then man, they did a hell of a job, man. They did a hell of a job. Damn, this Affirm already dropped. Dropping like wildfire right now. Hold on, it's still going up though. Still going on. It's coming down. Listen, everything is risky right now. Avoid Beyond Meat. Yeah. Let's see what they saying. Mr. or Mrs. Hannah Meow. I know I said that wrong. I know damn well I said that wrong. I can't even read the story, man. I feel like they just did that for a headline. I hate when they like support.com shares soars at another 40% as meme traders pilot. Yo, Wall Street Bets. See, this is why I think that this is a government ran platform. Like where y'all at? Support.com? What happened to Nokia? Shares of Support are poised to extend their massive GameStop-style rally as Reddit-obsessed retail investors zone in on the heavily shorted software name. Wow. 45% pre-market trade on Monday on a pace to 8th straight day of gains. Shares have skyrocketed 20%. Holy crap. Wow. Then we gotta look up this ticker symbol, support. I'm interested. I'm ready to gamble this week. I'm not gonna lie. I told y'all we got 2 weeks before everything goes into shambles. And what is this, man? This is 2 days ago. Today support.com is not soaring. It soared over the weekend, what it looks like, or before this morning. Yeah, you missed that train. I need y'all Wall Street bets and Reddit gang to go to Nokia or GNUS, y'all. I haven't even checked mine. Let me check how my stocks are doing today. I'm over here talking about y'all. ARC F is up. What they got on live coverage? Futures, y'all can see that the futures is up. Let's go over mines real quick. Let me put this up so I'm not like looking down. ARC F is up. It's barely anything. ARC G is up barely anything, 0.14%. Canopy Growth almost up 0.50%. I think Canopy Growth is still at a great price, but you still have to wait and see how everything plays out. We need some regulation news for Canopy Growth. Somebody was saying that Kamala Harris has to take over for cannabis to have another rally. Who knows though? Who knows if Sleepy Joe will do his full term. Coinbase is down. Ooh, hold on. I gotta check crypto. Gotta check the Bitcoin. Ooh, I like the swag. I do not like the swag. The week, I'm down 4% on the week. If crypto continues to drop, I'm gonna continue to buy crypto. Bitcoin. I don't know why when I say crypto, I mean Bitcoin, y'all. I don't know why I do that. So yeah, Coinbase is down. I like Coinbase, but I like Coinbase in the 230 range or even 215 range. That's a good range. Which yeah, that will come back. 3 minutes before the market opens, GNUS, no change right now. I feel like GNUS is just ranging. It doesn't know what to do. But it's still at a great buying point, 156. I would usually eat this up, but I have a new buying point that's lower. So shout out to buying the dip. Gold is down pre-market. Jumia is up 1% pre-market. We got 2 minutes before the stock market opens. Nokia is up 0.33%. Shout out to my whole Nokia family. Nokia God is in the building. I appreciate all y'all. I just had to get on here and make sure nobody's in the comments. Y'all not spamming the comments today. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's see what they yapping.
Miller, Tayback, Matt, always great to have you on the program. Let's just start with the S&P 500. Closing above 4,500 on Friday. We think about
which the S&P 500 is due for a correction.
What surprises you most, I guess, about the setup we've seen through the summer, where you just have had a long string of things people have been concerned about, the taper not the least among them, and yet the S&P, through all this rotation, manages to continue making records.
Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things, of course, is that we still have this, emergency level stimulus coming into the marketplace, and now that the Fed is telling us that they're going to start pulling back on that. But that's been able to offset any kind of new negative news that pops up, and it's going to be harder going forward as the Fed tapers back, and sounds like they're going to do it, just over 6 months, 8 months at the most. It's going to happen relatively quickly, and that's going to make it tougher going forward for us to try to kind of offset any kind of negative new news that might pop up that always seems to happen. And so, I think last week's reaction to the chairman's comments showed a little bit of a complacency in the marketplace, and
I don't think we're going to get the live opening bell today, fellas and ladies.
Has to roll over in a major way, even though we are heading into that September-October timeframe.
The ugly,
leave the upside
spooky.
Matt, I liked your headline on your note this morning. Don't kid yourselves. Less stimulus equals tightening. Do you think the Fed really signaled that they are going to start to tighten policy very soon? And if so,
they gave us some bell.
The market could be hit first.
They gave us a silent bell. Why ain't there no color people up there, y'all? See, this is why I started my YouTube channel. Why isn't there not one colored person on that stage? Maybe because they're not part of the Chem Corporation. That's probably what it is. I'm gonna hope that's what it is. But man, we need some more diversity. Look I haven't seen one. Where's the beautiful black lady that be on Yahoo Finance? I haven't seen her today. I don't like it. That gives the feeling that colored people aren't aware about finance, and we are. I'm here.
So they're okay, I think, with their policy slowing things down. And even
let's check the Cash App portfolio.
To have it all at
We up. It's green.
The second part of your question is where to look. Is I think it will cause interest rates.
Wow,
to
S&P
go
500
higher.
at 45.
And we see, I'm looking at that kind of 1.3% level that we, got up to the week before last, and which was also the high from over the summer. You break above that, that's going to, get people nervous. And also, I'm looking at the yield curve, the 2-year, 10-year spread. You get above 115 basis points. That's going to get us to shift back, I think, to that thing where people are going to look for value over growth. I mean, not to drone on here, but I just want to say that there's no question. From August of last year until March, we definitely saw value outperform growth. That's because interest rates were rising. When long-term interest rolled over March, the growth took back over, and it kind of reversed that trade.
I'm still a fan of growth stocks.
You're back to that thing where people are going to like value over growth, and
tech has completely changed our economy, our world, decade after decade, year after year. I don't need to be bouncing back and forth from value to growth. I know what I want. It's tech, it's growth, it's stuff that's going to disrupt our economy, new innovation, new technology. I'm over the inflation expectations at this point.
It's really going to be benefiting, certainly the case for financials, and commodities. You can understand that on an inflationary side, but just as a broader, like, does the inflation signal to you, I guess, does that say something about the strength of the economy?
Stocks are still green.
All else equal would generally.
It's a green day. Take advantage.
That's a very good point, because we definitely want to distinguish between certain what you think of traditional value, and 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, you didn't necessarily think of energy stocks as value trades. But
y'all, I'm watching Plug Power too, just in case we can't get this chip thing figured out.
But they still underperform.
I'm not a financial advisor, just a reminder, everybody. Do your own due diligence, you lazy piece of.
The big concern for me on the inflation side is that if this whole thing with the Delta variant dies down and the economy picks up, I know you guys were talking earlier about how strong the
CCL
is. Well, that strength is going to continue on, and that's going to keep the inflation elevated. I mean,
I've also noticed Vail is at a nice, decent buying position. A little bit lower though. We're looking for like 18.
So that's an issue. The problem is the other side's also a problem. If we have the COVID variant continues to be a problem, kind of surprises everybody, and then we have you think, well, geez, that'll kill demand. No, that creates stagflation, because demand will come down, but the problem is the supply chain will continue to be a much bigger problem for much longer than people thought, and that will keep prices higher as well. We're already seeing how chip prices are moving up. People are talking about how chip prices are the new oil. Well, higher oil prices due to supply issues, not demand issues, caused the stagflation of the 1970s. If the supply chain issues stay with us, we'll have again another situation where we have inflation due to supply issues, and again that causes stagflation. That's not good for a lot of stocks, and you really want to be careful on which of those value plays you move into.
What he pretty much trying to say is that let's give you a great example, there's going to be a lot of companies that try to get ahead of this supply curve, and now they're going to be overbuying on the supply, and if they don't get rid of that supply, they're stuck with that inventory. So pretty much that's what he's saying. Oh, crypto outlook. That's what I want to hear.
How are you thinking about the crypto space against this?
I'm in Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's hot, y'all.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because we don't know for sure.
No one does, Goofy.
Inflation play is interesting that Mr. Mobius.
We're trying to figure it out.
Great emerging markets investors of all time is saying people should go 10%. Most people kind of say 5%. He's now saying 10% gold.
I like 10%.
He's actually more about currency devaluations. But that's also an inflation play. And will that be something that we also see in Bitcoin?
Ooh, Twitter's at $63.
Sure, but on a technical basis, there's no question in my mind. The fact that they're pulling back a little bit today, I guess John, one of the guys from the who called the last.
Get this guy out of here! He can't even speak, man.
But the point is, on a technical basis, it made an unbelievable
Jeez,
nice low.
these guys got.
Level. It broke out above the 40.
These guys lack personality, Yahoo. Get me on here. Let me know in the comments. If y'all can see me on Yahoo Finance, let me know in the comments. I think they need shine in. They need a shine in segment.
But on a technical basis, I think this most recent kind of sideways move of the last couple of days is simply a breather. And
You gotta talk to the people normally like they're normal people, not all this technical basis, this, that. You gotta tell them, get your ass up off your couch, do your research, and figure out what you need to do to get into some Bitcoin. They got Cash App making it very easy.
For the New York Stock Exchange, Jared Blickering standing by for a look at today's markets. Look at my timing here. We might hit him for the 9:30.
This guy look
secondary.
goofy.
We'll see about that coming up right after this.
These guys look goofy. I need to get on Yahoo Finance, y'all. Let's head back to see if there's any good headlines that we should be talking about. Well, the stock market already opened. Yeah, I guess they're going to be only talking about Affirm today and support.com, which Affirm is already dropping. Jeez. Went up 40, it's already dropping. Can y'all believe that? That's going to be good, but I feel like we got to see the numbers come back. We got to see how many people are buying, how many people are actually using this service to I mean, Jesus. If you can't afford to buy it on Amazon, I guess you shouldn't be buying it, but whatever. And I don't know, why wouldn't you just buy with your regular credit card? I guess maybe Affirm's going to give you more time, which is good. That'll be good. Great time to leverage credit for all investors. Great time to leverage credit to build a business or do something business related, y'all. Like, let's be smart about it. 7 minutes into the stock market day on this lovely, beautiful bird chirping Monday. Everything seems flat. It's a green flat, so I'll take it. Let's see, the biggest on my watch list for TD. I don't even have the big Squares up the biggest so far. Squared and Tesla. Shout out to Tesla. Not on a percentage basis, but yeah. So listen, I know. Let me up the screen on this. We ain't gonna do no charts today, man. I just did charts on Saturday. If you missed it, you missed it. You gotta catch on when I'm on. So, yeah, I still expect it to be a type of situation where we get a flat green market for the next few weeks. I didn't even bring the chains out. Chains bring luck, y'all. Shoot, we need the luck. Whatever luck we can get, y'all. Whatever luck we can get. So, yeah, I'm expecting a flat day. I probably won't do no buying this week. I'm more looking to get out of some positions, if anything, because this is only setting up to end up just like what I'm predicting. I'm not trying to be this bad news guy. Shout out to everybody holding stocks right now. But we priced in a correction. Now it's kind of like wait and see what other corrections get priced in. I know the Fed already came on and said that they will not taper until there's good jobs data. I don't think we're getting good jobs data anytime soon. To be completely honest, like the jobs are just not there. Unless somehow we just create a bunch of jobs. We don't produce anything, man. We don't produce anything, which is very spooky. How we're like the dominant ones and we don't produce nothing. We barely produce anything to the world. Entertainment, I'm sure we entertain. That's why you have to invest in entertainment stocks. You got to invest in content creation. That is our best asset. What else do we produce? Like as far as producing things, content. We have the most dramatic shows. We have some of the most funny shows. So it's like, how are you not investing in the content? Actually, I wanted to check Viacom, CBS, and see where they're at. Let's not forget that Viacom only got dumped because that hedge fund lost big on, I think it was GameStop or AMC. So I think they lost like 50% of the value because that hedge fund was holding it. I used to own Viacom, and then I stopped. I sold after they let go of Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out. I was definitely not happy. I was a very upset investor at that time. But let's see what Viacom is trading at. $40. Damn, it's still up. It's still up. It's still up. It's still soaring. I remember I had Viacom at $26. It's at a new base though right now. Wow, a lot of stocks ran. A lot of stocks had some form of a rally this year. What does that mean? Will they continuous rallies? Who knows? Who knows? Just keep watching the market, y'all. I'm going to keep watching Coinbase as well, Twitter. Listen, you have to find a way to tone your focus down, right? Focus on a shorter amount of stocks. Focus on a few rather than a lot. Trust me, it helps when gathering information. It helps when trying to figure everything out. I think there was one more article I wanted to talk about. But before I get there, please don't forget, if you're interested in joining the Discord chat, shoot me a DM above on Instagram or Twitter. I will get you all the details needed. I had one more article I wanted to mention, kind of briefly talk about. I want to make sure I don't forget. I gotta keep putting my phone up here. I'm looking down. I forgot to talk about how the Supreme Court came down and ended the eviction moratorium. Y'all know what the hell I'm speaking about. Anyways. Woo. Well, I think they were doing something illegal. Moratorium, sorry. Yeah. I mean, that means evictions are coming, y'all. That means real estate is coming back on the market. That means foreclosures are coming. That means the party will start. I expect a lot of real extra, maybe deals or extra real estate. I mean, there might be an oversupply if things get crazy, if people don't pay their money back. The crazy part is the government is still holding on some of this renters' money, billions of dollars. Why? Can someone answer why the governments would still be holding on to these people's money when they need it so that they don't get evicted? Billions of dollars. I think they said like less than 10% of the money has been given out across the country. Y'all don't think that's weird? Y'all don't. And then the eviction moratorium is up. Ain't nothing strange to y'all about that? I don't know. Something's not sitting right with me right there, but I'm not gonna think too much about it just yet. I'm gonna let everything play out and see where everything goes. But there's tons of opportunity there in real estate with that happening. I'm trying to think what other stocks could benefit from that. Probably just real estate. Let's see any other top stories. Let's see what Yahoo's talking about. We can bring them back in. They're talking about futures, crude oil, all this blasey. All that Blasio. Let's see. Okay. There's nothing like... We've been fighting with these ISIS groups. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, man. I don't mean to get too much into all that, but I know for sure that market will eventually not ignore if we continue to go back and forth. There just continues to be continuous bombings. There's no way we're just going to be airstriking all their leaders unless we're not really killing their leaders and there's no retaliation. That don't even make sense. But yeah, we got to be careful, what's going on in the world too, because it may or may not have an effect on investing, but who knows? They talking about Peloton. I was never a big fan of Peloton. For it just wasn't really my stock, because I don't think that people like working on at home. I think people like getting out and going to like a Planet Fitness. Ooh. Actually, now I just thought of it. Talking about it, let me look up what Planet Fitness is trading for. Because if Planet Fitness has pulled back, they haven't pulled back. I want to see a Planet Fitness pull back before I get into a Peloton. I mean, Peloton's for the rich, so maybe, because the rich just pay for anything, or whatever they can afford to lose. Kroger, I definitely. Well, Kroger's already ran up, but I still think Kroger has more upside, man. The price of food is going up, man. I'm shopping at Kroger's damn near every week, every day. Damn, Sundial Growers is just all over, getting dragged all over the floor. This is a crazy penny stock right here. Will it run up ever again? I don't know. Again, a lot of sells on this. I'd like to see it below 50%. That's why I'll show Sundial some attention below 50%. Let's see. Is there anything that I haven't mentioned today? Because I'm probably going to end this live within the next 10 minutes. Is there any stock that I haven't spoken about, that I haven't addressed, that I usually do? Why is GeneUS just kind of doing nothing today? Oh no, we up, baby. Cannabis is heading the negative way. I mean, this is nothing new. This is what I've been seeing a lot recently. ARCF green, ARCG green, GeneUS a little bit green, Nokia a little bit of green. Stocks don't know where to go, y'all. And this is, to me, this is very scary. This is very scary, y'all. But we adjust. I do want to mention that I do like oh, is that a lower low? Newer low? No, it's not. I do like Zynga going forward into the winter. I think that's a decent play to hold. Almost at the 52-week low. So make sure y'all put Zynga on y'all watch list, you lazy mother. Damn, where are the Discord chatters today? They just non-existent. They're not in the chat today. The chat is slow. Make sure y'all show love in the chat. Drop some comments. Say what's up. Let me know your thoughts on some of the stocks that we've been talking about today. If you're also interested in joining the Discord chat, if you're watching this long and you don't have it figured out yet, shoot me a DM above. I will get you the information to join the Discord investing chat, where we're just building generational wealth. That's the goal, and we're sharing resources and we're having daily financial conversations. I didn't even write anything in the chat this morning. Maybe that's why the chat's not in here. They probably don't know. That's why you got to subscribe to make sure the notifications are on. I'm finna end this stream. I think I'm gonna end this stream, man. I'm hungry. I got to get my day started, and Yahoo Finance is only talking about Peloton, which I don't think ain't nothing special about Peloton to talk about right now. Watch your cryptos, watch your Bitcoin, watch your tech stocks, the tech stocks that are going to change the world. I think that those are the ones to be watching, and y'all have a great rest of y'all Monday. I will be back again tomorrow unless something wild happens today, then I'll just come on tonight. But until then, make sure y'all subscribe so that y'all get the notifications and y'all can be alerted when I jump on in the morning, right as you waking up and brushing them boogers out your eyes. I'm here smiling, talking about ways you can make money. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna cut off at the 150 mark. I like the 50. I like the 50 mark rather than the 49. Makes it, lets it be known that I took that extra step. Don't forget as well to check out the merch in the description box below. Stay tuned. I got a show coming to the channel, so make sure y'all stay tuned to that. That's gonna be more entertainment than anything. What else? Got the merch in the description box below. We got the HINANCE lives coming to y'all about 3 days out the week. What more do you want from me? keep showing y'all love, keep supporting. I appreciate you all. Shout out to all my future millionaires. Whether you're watching or not watching, I appreciate all y'all in the Discord chat. I know I don't always show that, but I'm letting it be known. But y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Again, like, comment, share.